Hey everybody, Stuart McAdam here, and in this video, I'm going to be covering the predicted social media trends by Yeti and the Social Media Examiner. These are two reasonably big publications who are putting out their annual forecast as to how the Facebook ads landscape is going to change in 2022. And as somebody who currently manages $30,000 worth of Facebook ad spend every single month for my clients around the world, I'm very curious to see what they have to say. Now, this is a special request from one of the watchers of this channel, so really appreciate your feedback here. So I'm just going to run this right through. So do forgive the ums and ahs. We're just going to have a look at every prediction as they come up and do a bit of commentary and discussion about it. So let's start with the Social Media Examiner predictions on what they suggest for the upgrade. And the first thing that we can see here is short form content. Now, obviously, one of the reasons why short form content is so effective these days is because people's attention spans are so short. So, if you have a look at Instagram Reels, you have a look at the YouTube Shorts, you have a look at TikTok, a lot of these platforms are really pushing shorter, punchier content. Now, this can be very effective if you're looking to build up an engagement based audience. So, people that might have an interest in your product or service, but maybe not quite ready to make a decision yet. So, short form content is really good when you're looking to just build that awareness up. Now, as you can see, what the Social Media Examiner here says, although Reels don't have the linking capabilities of stories, they're ideal for driving discovery as well as growing audience and building communities. Now, one of the things that has been talked about a lot as a challenge which people have is building up an engaged and interested community on Facebook. A lot of the time, Facebook likes and Facebook sort of communities tend to be rather disengaged, and that comes down to Facebook putting a lot of emphasis on paid advertising. So, definitely a very good tip there. And if we come down to the next tip, which is incorporate third party content, and that's user generated content. And look, I've done a little bit of user generated content, but I can't say I'm as confident as they are. But let's carry on and see what they have to say. Facebook has become a key channel for finding and sharing user generated content, which can enhance virtually any business's social media strategy. When you incorporate it into your publishing routine, you can share authentic content that resonates, reinforces relationships with customers, and so on. So, reaching out to the original creator to get permission and so on. Look, that is something that does have a marketplace. And I think, particularly if you are an influencer or you're trying to build your own personal brand, having user generated content that can speak to people in a way that really resonates with them is going to be a strong strategy. Probably best to use it in an organic way rather than through paid advertising, because with user generated content from somebody else, it's going to be a lot harder to get the permission from the person who created it in the first place. And you're honestly better off to look at what they have created themselves with that content and look to replicate it to your own target audience. So let's go down here to invest in on-platform community. Declining organic reach, creating reels may help you turn those numbers around. Facebook groups are becoming increasingly important for brands looking for more creative solutions for driving engagement. I couldn't agree with that one more. I think that is 100% right. If you want two examples of Facebook groups that have really done it well, I would recommend you go and look up Digital Marketing for Rookies by Corey Hind. Corey's done a fantastic job to capture a large chunk of the New Zealand market, people that are not so familiar with the digital marketing landscape, but do have a business and want to advertise online. The second person I recommend looking up is a lady called Claudia Carber. That's Claudia space Karba. And Claudia is really good because she has really mastered organic marketing, and she helps coaches and trainers and mentors and stuff uh, generate leads organically on Facebook. And that is something that's quite fascinating, because one of the things it's saying here, to help your group reach its full potential, think about how you can encourage participation, running polls, having a look at what their needs are, what their concerns are, current trends which may be affecting their industry. So those things are definitely big. And I would also say, look at connecting a page to the particular group, because if you do that, you can invite everybody who likes your page to come on over and join the group. And groups get better engagement. Just a little secret from your humble Facebook marketer. Number 4, increase your revenue from Facebook. Host a paid online event with Facebook Live. I haven't tried that yet, but very interested to have a look at how that could be profitable. Facebook Live has been something that a lot of people have been pushing, and various organizations and churches and religious groups have been running Facebook Lives since the COVID pandemic kicked in 2020. And there's also been a shift now towards that with people who are looking for private paid help. And that's happening on a lot of the other platforms as well, which is why platforms like OnlyFans and um, I think Patreon has some, fan only events that they can do, get access to. Those are some of the other platforms that are sort of beginning to roll that out. So Facebook, in many ways, is only just playing catch up with them there. Selling your products via a Facebook shop. Look, fantastic idea. If you're in e-commerce, definitely give that a go. Enhancing one-to-one messaging with customers, couldn't agree more. If you are not using personalization in your message feature, if you're running messenger-based ads, then you definitely need to look at doing it. Even something as simple as an introduction. Hi, Stuart. Please let us know how I can help you. Hi, Stuart. Thanks for your interest. Click here to get started. And that way you can personalize all the questions a lot more and set up automated responses. That's something which is not a revolutionary new marketing strategy that needs to be adjusted. But if you are still doing it the old way, I would recommend shifting it out and becoming more personable. Messenger chatbot to the website. That again, that's nothing new. So that's the conclusion there for Social Media Examiner. Overall, I would say the only new things which they really touch on here is increasing with a paid online event, and also the user generated content, which is something that is growing in popularity right now. So even though it's not something I'm overly familiar with, I would recommend more user generated inspiration would probably be a better way to go about it. But I could be completely wrong. That's just my humble opinion from working on the platform for 8 years. I could be completely wrong. And maybe in 6 months' time, I will do a video to say why it could be very good. So heading over to Yeti, here are some of their trends for 2022. Beneficial for both B2B and B2C businesses. That's absolutely 100% correct. We found that out last year though, so nothing new there. Multiple forms of engagement. Definitely very true. You should be looking at having posts that are designed to get comments, posts that are designed to get engagement. And another one, Facebook Live, trends that'll make it in 2022. Facebook users are known to watch videos daily, 100 million to be exact. Facebook Live to promote or sell their products receive not less than 178% higher than average post engagement. Now, that's a very interesting thing, and obviously is illustrating why doing those paid online events is going to be so much more important, because if you have a particular product or service that you're going to be launching, then your chances of actually getting engagement from it is going to be a lot higher, particularly if you have a good organic following that is very engaged in what you are offering. And then the next one, gauging potential customers with stories. Don't quite agree with that, but definitely has a place for brand awareness. Customer journey tracking, that's something that already exists right now. Personalized video ads. Using personalized videos as a marketing tool is rooted in the fact that Facebook videos get 135% more organic reach than images. It's 100% correct. I don't know where exactly they got that statistics from, but it probably looks reasonably on par with what I've experienced doing video and image ads for clients. And the big reason why that is because when people are scrolling through Facebook, they often want something that's easily consumable in bite-sized pieces. Very, very rarely will they read through an entire ad, which may be sort of 300 to 600 words long. They want it in small bite-sized pieces. So if you can communicate what you have to offer there, your chances of converting them are reasonably good. Customizing your own Facebook ad, come up to chatbots. Look, I can't stress the importance of chatbots enough. I think ManyChat and all of the other platforms that are out there are they've definitely been massive in helping with getting more people over the line. And if you have a look at what they have to say here, make your customers' chatbot experience feel, I don't think it's fee there, as personable as possible. Let's face it, nobody likes talking to bots that have the same reply for every question. 100% right. You want to make the experience smooth and easy. You want to get the information that you need. And then once you have that information, you want to communicate with those people as soon as possible. So, very interesting articles to have a look at here from Yeti and the Social Media Examiner. I'll link these two articles into the description box below. And I'd really like to hear your comments and what you have to say about the Facebook marketing trends in 2022. So, with that said, I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye bye.